Hello friends, I am Jagdevpa. Today I am going to explain you about tool nomenclature of lathe machines. In lathe machine we are going to use a single point cutting tool. Tool nomenclature means it is a systematic naming the various parts and angle of the cutting tool. As told you, in turning we will use the single point cutting tool. What is single point cutting tool means? A tool which removes the material from the workpiece by using a single point or single edge is called single point cutting tool. It has the some of the following parts as shown in the figure: shank, base, face, flank, heel, nose and cutting edge. These are the main parts of your tool. We will see one by one. Shank is the main body of the cutting tool which is held by the tool holder in a machine. Face is the top surface of the tool on which the chips are slides and go outward from the cutting area during the machining. Next, base. The bottom surface of the tool is known as base. Next, nose or cutting point. A point where side and end cutting edges are meet in front of the tool is known as nose, and it is also known as cutting point of the tool. Nose radius will be given to this point to get a better surface finish and increase the tool life. Heel is a part of the turning tool which is present at the base of the tool. It is an intersection of the flanks and base point. Next part is the flank. In turning tool there will be two types of flank are there. One is the major flank, that is the side of the tool, and next is the minor flank, that is the front face of the tool. Major flank is vertical surface adjacent to the side cutting edge, and minor flank is vertical surface adjacent to the end cutting edge. These two surfaces are also known as cutting surfaces. The edges which is used to remove the material from the job during the machining process are called as cutting edge. It is the edge created by intersection of face and flanks. In single point cutting tool there will be two types of cutting edges are there. One is side cutting edge, it is also called as major cutting edge. Second one is the end cutting edge, it is also called as minor cutting edge. Next, move on to the next topic, angles. As shown in this figure, there will be a sum of the angles given to the cutting point so that the cutting tool will be created. Without angle, the contact area of the job and tool will be increased, and which will create a rubbing and friction in between them. Due to this, heat will be produced more. To avoid this one, some of the angles are given like relief angle, clearance angle and rake angle will be given to your tools. Those will be see one by one. Here is the list of the angles given for single point cutting tool. Those are side cutting edge angle, end cutting edge angle, side relief angle, end relief angle, back rake angle, side rake angle and lip angle. To understand all the above angles, the tool drawing will be splitted into three views, that is front view, top view and side view. In the figure it shows the top view. Top view has the two angles, that is side cutting edge angle and end cutting edge angle. Side cutting edge angle, it is the angle between the side cutting edge and line drawn to line drawn parallel to the shank, and it is also known as lead angle. Next, end cutting edge angle. This is the angle between the end cutting edge and line drawn perpendicular to the tool shank. For side relief angle, you can see the side view of the tool. This is a clearance or relief given to the side face of the shank. It is angle between the side flank and line perpendicular to the base of the tool below side cutting edge. Next, end relief angle. If you see the front view of the tool, it is the angle given to front face of the tool. It is the angle between the front face of the tool and a line drawn perpendicular to the base at a front flank. This angle present below the end cutting edge. Next, a rake angle. The top face of the turning tool behind the cutting edge slopes downward or upward from the cutting edge for giving relief to the cutting edge. This slope is called rake angle. This is given to the tool for the two purpose. That means the main function of the rake angle is, first one, to give the relief to the cutting edge and reducing the friction and allowing the free cutting action. And second one, it acts as a guide for the chip to clear away or go away from the cutting area, so that preventing the clogging of chip to the face of the tool. These are the two functions of the rake angle. There will be two types of rake angle is there. One is the back rake angle and another one is the side rake angle. You can see that the back rake angle, it is the angle between the tool face and a line drawn parallel to the base at a cutting point. And side rake angle, it is the angle between the tool top face and line drawn perpendicular to the side face of the tool at a cutting point. In the both the type of rake angles, we have the positive rake angle, negative rake angle and zero or neutral rake angle. If the side cutting edge and top face of the tool slopes downwards from the cutting point to shank, it is called as positive rake angle. It is used for ductile material. If the side cutting edge and top face of the tool slopes upwards from the cutting point to the shank, it is called negative rake angle and it is used for brittle material. If the slope is parallel to the baseline, then it is known as neutral or zero rake angle. Next, lip angle. Lip angle is also called as wedge angle. It is a angle between rack face and front flank of the tool. That's it. Thank you.